Hi everyone! So I made these cards the other day, thank you cards for my customers, and I just thought they were so cute I would do a little video to show you how I made them. I used the cable knit folder, and I love how these cute cards came out, and I just used scrap bits of cardstock so that I could use it up. And then some of the cards have texture paste that I put on the little cuffs and heat set with my heat tool, so it kind of puffed up a little bit, and then I put some dazzling diamonds on. So that's really neat. I actually ran out of my texture paste, so the other cards just have dazzling diamonds on the cuff, and I think they're stinking cute too. So let me show you how fast these cards came together and how much fun they are. And I should also mention they have different ribbons and different bows. So I was really just using up a lot of things that I had sitting around on my desk. So really fun cards to make. Okay, this is the Mini Mittens dies and the Smitten Mittens stamp set. You can buy these together as a bundle and save 10%. They're in the Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog, the 2017-2018 catalog. It ends January 2nd. So right now, these are on our retired list because these are not being carried over. So you want to grab these while you can, because I absolutely love these dies and stamps. So once they're gone, they're gone. So get yours if you don't have them yet and if you want them. So I'm actually only using the word smitten on this card. The rest are just the dies. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the block. And then the dies are the two large mittens and the little snowflake. Oh, and the little cuff as well. Okay, let me get my big shot. Okay, I could use my magnetic platform, but I'm just going to go ahead and use my multi-purpose platform. I've got my platform closed, my plate on. I'm using a piece of cherry cobbler for the mittens. So I'm just positioning those on. There we go. I'll run it through. So I have my adorable right and left mitten. I'm going to put those aside. Okay, I have two scrap pieces of Whisper White cardstock. I'm just going to stack them on top of each other and position this down. So I could actually get two sets of two out of these, scrap pieces. So that's why I have a hard time throwing anything away. I'm going to run that through. Because, of course, you need two cuffs and two snowflakes for the card, because you got two mittens. So there's the little cuff that goes on the mitten. Oh my gosh. Cute. And the little snowflake embellishment. Okay. And you can see on the stamp set, you've actually got the snowflake image. You've got little hearts and X's. You got little lines. All these things can go on the cuff. So everything coordinates. Now I want to run my mittens through the awesome cable knit embossing folder. So what you want to do is open up your multi-purpose platform to tab number 1 and grab my mittens, and I'm positioning them so that they're even, because I kind of want the pattern to be the same on both pieces. So you don't need a plate underneath this folder because it's thick enough. Just put a plate on top and run it through. Whoa! 3D mittens. This is probably the coolest embossing folder ever. And it just works so well with the Smitten Mittens bundle. Alright, so card base is piece of crumb cake. Then we've got this piece of Whisper White that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And what I'm going to do is take some fast fuse, put it on the back. I'm going to take some ribbon, and I'm using this most amazing, gorgeous, shimmery black ribbon. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just going to put it right there on the back, and then wrap it around and secure it. And then that's just going to go on my card base. Just like that. Now I'm putting a mitten on the front, right here like that. And put on the cuff. And what I want to do is put some dazzling diamonds on that, so I'm just taking the glue, my liquid glue, and just kind of covering the whole thing. Dazzling diamonds. So pretty. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the second mitten. Okay, and on the back of this mitten I've put 2 dimensionals. And I'm just going to tuck that right about there. So now I'm taking my basic black marker and I'm just going to doodle all the way around. Just to kind of create a fun border. And you could actually do this before you put the mittens on, but I didn't. Okay, and now I'm just going to start adding some swirls. And this does not have to be perfect. It's made to look whimsical. And there we go. There's the doodling done. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Smitten and take my cherry cobbler, ink that up, and that's going to go on right there. What I did on my other cards is I actually stamped the Smitten before I did my doodles. So that's what I would recommend that you do, just to make sure you save room for your image. Now I'm taking my glue dots. I'm going to put a little glue dot underneath here. And a glue dot underneath here. And then I got a piece of my thick Whisper White twine, and that's just going to go right on top of that glue dot and then push down on my mitten. Push down. I'm taking another piece of my Whisper White twine and I'm just tying a bow. Okay. Glue dot. Love the glue dots. And I'm just gonna put everything on that one glue dot. Just like that. And then we have our pretty little snowflakes. And I'm gonna use a mini dimensional to go on the back of them. Oops. And I'm going to put those right on top of the mittens. Grab my rhinestones. I'm going to use the big rhinestones on this one. I used the small rhinestones on all the other cards. And some more Dazzling Diamond Glitter. So just add a bit more glue. Don't want to use too much glue, just a little bit. I love my Dazzling Diamond Glitter. I find this glitter is the best glitter, and it absolutely just makes everything pop. I'll take my glitter. And for the bow, I'm just taking a strip of this shimmery ribbon, black ribbon, and taking my twine, and I'm just going to wrap it around a few times, and then just tie it in the back. And this is a great way to use up pieces of ribbon that aren't quite big enough to tie a bow, and also just to kind of give it a bit of a different look. So I'm just going to knot that. Trim off the ends, and I'm going to trim these ends as well. Oops, not a very good diagonal. There we go. And then just kind of pull them out a little bit. A couple two glue dots on the card, and then I'll just position that right on top. And then for the inside, I'm just going to put a piece of computer paper and stamp my sentiment, and then that is ready to give away to somebody special. So there you go. That's how I did all these cards, and they took no time at all, and they were so much fun to make. And it was a great way to use up my scrap bits and pieces. So yeah, really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and happy stamping.